Hello and welcome back to another Batman review. I'm the Irish Film Critic, and Batman Week continues here at the Irish Critics with the review of Batman Forever. The film that started the Dark Knight's fall from grace on the big screen. Here's a little history lesson for you. After the release of Batman Returns, Warner Brothers decided to listen to the criticism that the movie was too dark and blamed that on its total box office gross, which was respectable, but not what Warner wanted. So, they asked Tim Burton to restrict himself to the role of producer for the third installment, and so hired Joel Schumacher to helm the project to make it lighter and much more marketable. In other words, make it for kids. This, however, did not go down well with Michael Keaton. And he unfortunately didn't reprise his role as Bruce Wayne and Batman because he didn't like the new direction the series was going, and well-renowned Hollywood arsehole Val Kilmer was cast as the Dark Knight days later. The new villains of the film would be the Riddler and Two-Face, played by Jim Carrey and Tommy Lee Jones. Two great actors, I may just say. But they definitely don't show it here. Because since this movie is lighter in tone and with Schumacher directing, they were made as camp, flamboyant, and incredibly irritating as possible. I suppose at this stage it'd be kind of hard to imagine Jim Carrey playing any role differently. He was just off the success of The Mask and Dumb and Dumber. So, you know, I suppose like he was always perfect for comedy, playing weird, zany, totally crazy characters. And I fucking love Jim Carrey movies. Well, most of them. Then we got Nicole Kidman, who plays Dr. Chase Meridian, a psychologist who, yes, you guessed it, is romantically attracted to both Bruce Wayne and Batman. Maybe it's because Batman himself is, you know, of course a little bit on the crazy side, and they thought Nicole would be perfect for this role. After all, she was living with a crazy man at the time this movie was made. Then we got Chris O'Donnell as Dick Grayson, aka Robin, finally giving the boy wonder his time on the big screen. The movie came out in the summer of '95, and I remember how commercialized this movie was. There was lots of merchandise, there was music videos. Baby, I can pay you to a kiss from a rose on the way. Ooh, the more I get of you, stranger it feels, yeah. McDonald's stuff, a huge marketing campaign. It was everywhere you went. I remember going to the movie theater to see it, and you know, just the cardboard posters there. Even in the theater itself, there was hanging cardboard boxes, like, you know, picturing of all the main characters. This was going to be nothing like the previous movies. But you know what? I fucking loved this movie. Once upon a time. So let's talk about it. Two-Face is robbing a bank, and from the moment he appears, you know things have changed since the last movie. Gotham is a neon-lit city reminiscent of Tokyo. The music is filled with jazz. Two-Face is campy as hell, and Batman has nipples on his suit. Not to be outdone by Tommy Lee Jones in the overacting department, of course, Jim Carrey delivers an even more zanier and campier performance as the Riddler. Val Kilmer himself is just bland in his character. He barely emotes anything as Bruce Wayne and as Batman. So his story is that the Riddler is sending him riddles to decipher. So he brings them to Dr. Chase Meridian so she can help them track down the person who is stalking him. The pair, of course, hit it off, and he takes her to this Gotham circus where Two-Face hijacks the show and kills the performing acrobats, where Dick Grayson is the sole survivor. Taken in by Bruce Wayne, he eventually discovers his secret and aims to become Bruce's partner, while Two-Face teams up with the Riddler himself in order to destroy Batman. During this time, of course, Bruce refuses to let Dick train with him and be his partner, because he doesn't want him to be consumed by revenge like he was. Dick, of course being a stubborn dick, refuses to give up. However, Two-Face and Riddler discover Batman's secret identity and raid Wayne Manor, where Riddler destroys the Batcave in what can only be reminiscent of a Looney Tunes cartoon.
trouble adapting to their new environment.
Oh, I hate that scene. But not only that, once again, destroying the Two-Face character by letting him toss his coin not once, not twice, but 3 fucking times in order to get the result he wanted. Why? In the end, Bruce decides it's time to finish the fight and take care of Two-Face and Riddler once and for all. But Dick joins him, and he comes down, transformed into Robin.
R. What's that stand for?
Robin.
So on the way, their transport is destroyed, but they still manage to reach the lair. And once Batman is inside, Riddler confronts him in the most ridiculous skin-tight villain costume ever.
Believe that. Who's afraid of the big black bat?
Sexual fantasies and little white lies. Into my head they'll go. Victory is inevitable. For if knowledge is power, then a god am.
Ugh, I can't stand these ridiculous performances!
Was that over the top? I can never tell.
Skip! So in this time, Robin gets kidnapped along with Dr. Chase Meridian, and Batman has been forced to make a choice. Unfortunately, Riddler lets both of them go, and Batman goes down to catch them. Some sidekick you turned out to be. You destroy my boat after only having it 5 minutes, you fail to take out Two-Face, you get yourself captured, and I have to rescue you. And this was your first mission! Oh, wait. So, after all that talk that Batman gave Robin during this entire movie about how wrong it is to take a life and how it would only destroy you, what happens? Batman kills Two-Face. Why in the holy mother of God? And don't say it was to save Robin's soul or some shit like that. Okay, right, look, that's pretty much the end of the film, am I right? So, I'll leave it at that. So, pretty much what do I think of this movie? One word. Garbage. It was unbelievably over the top. It felt like watching a cartoon. The plot just sucked, and everyone was miscast in their respective roles. This movie, as much as I hate it, does have its good points though. I like Robin's story, you know. How he became Robin. There was some kind of dark elements to that there. You kind of saw the anger inside him that was consuming him, and eventually it would lead into his transformation. And merely the fact that whenever the time came, he decided to spare Two-Face's life. I thought, yeah, that's actually quite good. That's actually quite a good story. And as much as I hate Val Kilmer's performance as Bruce Wayne and Batman, the story where he is with Dr. Chase Meridian talking about his troubled past as a child after the death of his parents, I thought was pretty well done too. Only problem is that the scene wherever the young kid drops, if you look at this height, there's no way that kid could not have had his legs broken on impact. Plus, it was nice to see Michael Gough and Pat Hingle return as Alfred Pennyworth and Commissioner Gordon in these films. That was also a nice wee touch too to the previous movies. So, that's a wrap. That there was the Batman trilogy of the 90s. And it wouldn't be seen again until 2005's Batman Begins. And,
But Snake, you know there's one more.
No. There was no other films coming here. That was the last one. So, Batman Begins started...
You must review the next film.
I don't know if I can.
But you must. It's okay, we're here to help.
Really? You'll help me review one of the worst movies ever made? One of the most atrocious abominations ever created by the hand of man?
Trust us. Everything's going to be fine. Tune in next time.
Next up, Batman and Robin.